Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, if you guys, it's another LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight video. We finally have some actual more gameplay, a trailer that you're seeing in this video, and we also have a concrete, legitimate release date, unless they pull a 180. Or sorry, they pull a Skywalker Saga, and they're like, just kidding, wait 2 more years. So who knows? But hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, it's free. Takes a second, really helps your boy out. Anyway, yeah, LEGO Batman, man. We got some really friggin' good news here. I mean, we have a release date, right? Coming up May 29th of 2026. May 29th. Very good stuff. Remember when LEGO Star Wars came out? I actually, I kind of popped off in the LEGO game community because I complained so much. They were like, oh, this kid's kind of crazy. Let's listen to him, whine and scream about this LEGO game. And, I think maybe TT heard me. I don't know. Something with the Skywalker Saga engine, the NTT engine or whatever, was so friggin' busted that they had to go, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go with Unreal Engine 5, the engine that stutters more than Porky frickin' Pig, and we're going to make a LEGO Batman game on it. And they were like, all right, sounds great. And I guess they're more confident than they ever have been because now we actually have a release date far earlier than Skywalker Saga ever did, right? I mean, we got the coming 2020, coming 2021, coming 2022, and then finally, what was it, May 5th or whatever, or May 4th? I think it was May 5th of, April 5th of, 23, I believe. But, yeah, I mean, it's been a hot minute since we've got a LEGO game, right? Remember in 2011, 2009, 2012 even, we got 2-3 LEGO games a year, and none of them sucked. It was crazy, right? And now we actually have, a big gap, right, between Skywalker and LEGO Batman. But that is to say, LEGO Batman looks incredible. I'm a massive fan of the Arkham games. I will admit, a good open-world game, right, to me is a game you can have fun playing. Right, like, working on it, right? The story, the collectibles, whatever. A great open world game is an open world game you can play forever, way after the credits roll, way after all it's done, and still have fun forever, right? And to me, the Arkham games are good, they're not great, right? I love playing Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and Night, right? I love them. They're great to work on. But once you beat them, they're fun for me for like 30 minutes, and then I put it down and I don't touch it for another 2 months, right? Like, it's fun to grapple as Batman and beat the crap out of thugs, right? It's fun, but then it just kind of gets a little boring, right? You're just kind of gliding slowly and punching a guy, and then you grapple the rooftop, then you punch a guy. I mean, I guess that's what Batman frickin' does, but at the same time, it's like, all right, I kind of want something else here. And, again, that's not to say they're bad. I think they're really good games, but LEGO Batman looks like it's going to be a fun game forever, right? And for some reason, the LEGO games always do this, right? At least for me, it's fun to just walk around New York in LEGO Marvel, right? It's fun to walk around Naboo and Exegol in LEGO Star Wars. It's fun to walk around in, I don't know, LEGO City, right? In LEGO City Undercover, which we need a 60 FPS mode for that too, by the way, TT Games. But they're fun games to just be in, right? A great open world game is a game you want to just exist in. You don't have to find collectibles or kill bad guys. You just want to be in that world. And LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, I can't say it will be great, but it looks great, right? It looks like a game that is fun. It's got the Arkham-style combat. It's got the Arkham-style, traversal abilities, but it's in LEGO form. It's the biggest open-world Gotham in gaming history, they say. Not just LEGO Batman, but gaming in general. So, yeah, LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight will be a bigger map than Arkham Knight, which is friggin' crazy, right? You got all these other characters you can play as. You've got random crimes. You've got enemies actually on the rooftops, Arkham Knight, and not just on the road. Arkham Knight is the most boring Arkham game. Straight up. Like, you glide for 5 minutes, or you drive around an empty effing city, you see 2 thugs, pooping or peeing on the side of the road, you beat them up, and then you glide for 20 more minutes until you find another, one guy, right? It's just so boring and so empty. There's no thugs on the rooftops, nothing, right? Once you beat it, at least, once you 100% it, there's really nothing to do. Arkham City's better than that. Arkham Origins is better than that, because there's actually, enemies on the streets and on the rooftops. But LEGO Batman looks like they're kind of, fundamentally understanding what a good open world Batman game can be. And obviously, the Arkham series, they're good. I'm not here saying they're not good, right? They're the gold standard for Batman gaming. But at the same time, for me, I think, LEGO games just personally are my one of my favorite games ever. So to see, Lego Batman get that treatment is really, really cool, and I think they're going to nail it. But we'll have to see when the game releases in May if it's going to be garbage or not. I'm assuming it's going to be great, because TT Games really, when you think about it, they're not the most well-known developers, but they're one of the best, right? They are AAA. They know what they're doing. Every Lego game that ever released, sure, they got one or two bugs, but a Lego game has never released being the Definitive Edition, or Cyberpunk, or Gollum, right? We've never had a broken Lego game, right? We've never gotten a Lego game that just doesn't function as presented, right, or as marketed. They've had issues, but they've never been broken disasters upon release, right, where it runs at 2 FPS, or it crashes every 5 seconds, or, you fall through the map, or textures are missing, or, whatever it is. So I clearly have faith in TT Games. They know how to make a good game. They know how to make a good Lego game. They know how to make a good Batman game. So put those things together with a new good engine that hopefully won't be a stuttery mess, and hopefully you get a good, recipe for success there. But, the new trailer, we get a look at Robin. We get a look at, Catwoman. She's got cool ability where she uses a cat. The ultimate weapon or whatever from the Lego Ninjago movie where the freaking Meowth shows up. So we got that. That's going to be kind of cool. We get a lot of really good, interesting, tidbits of information in there as well. We're going to get to, apparently, customize the Batcave and add, trophies or add, certain things to make our Batcave our own. That'll be cool. And then, of course, you got, all the traversal options with all the characters. It's a little bit of a cop-out, no pun intended, that James Gordon, is it James Gordon? I almost said James Corden. James Gordon, right? Yeah. Commissioner Gordon, yeah. I'm filming this really friggin' late, guys. Okay, it's been a crazy, crazy bat day. But, Batman glides, right? And then Jim Gordon glides, and it's like, all right, well, they both glide, so what's the, that's kind of weird. I get it, what's Jim gonna do? I guess you could maybe summon a police car. I don't know. There's 100 things you could do, I guess, but it's kind of weird he's got a glider. Maybe they'll explain it in the lore, who knows. But this game looks like it's going to be a, complete amalgamation of all of the Batman IP, right? It's going to take inspiration from the movies, the video games, the comics, the shows, right? Everything, and make it their own unique spin, in Lego game form. And I think that's going to be really interesting. So to see that we're getting this massive open world of Gotham, which we haven't even seen all of yet. We've only seen one area, right? We haven't seen all the characters in playable yet in action, which makes sense. They're waiting to show things. But to me, the fact that we have this much marketing already, right? The little Twitter or whatever Instagram posts they do, the fact that they had a big thing at the Game Awards where Jeff Keighley was, whenever he's done flirting with Miss Piggy or whatever, saw, Lego Batman on the big screen or whatever, that was cool. The fact that we have an actual release date, now again, that might change, but the fact that we have a concrete date shows me, and hopefully you, that they are far more confident in this game than they were in Skywalker Saga. I know, different engine, different development, whatever, right? A lot of the people on Skywalker Saga left TT Games, and they're either at 1010 Games, or they're at the weird Peter Pan thing, but at the same time, it's like, okay, we have a good foundation, right? Like TT Games, they clearly stated they're not, Rocksteady isn't working on this game, but Rocksteady has given them tips and pointers and, tips and tricks, so to speak, on how to make a good Batman game. And I think that's really interesting that they're able to kind of, go to them and be like, hey, you guys made these, these 3 Arkham games, and hopefully they, as much as I love Arkham Origins, it's like the second best one. For some reason, no, by the way, it is not the Arkham Trilogy. It's the Arkham, Tetralogy or whatever 4 is, Quadrilogy, I don't know. Yeah, Arkham Origins is canon. I don't know why people forget that. I don't know why Warner Brothers forgets that. It's literally the first one you play when you play the Arkham games, right? It's Arkham Origins is first before Asylum, but Rocksteady didn't make it, so, they kind of forget it exists, sadly. But, it is, like I said, interesting that they're kind of going to them to be like, hey, how did you guys do this? And hey, how did you make the combat free-flowing? And how did you make it fun? Whatever. Obviously, you get Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Shadow of War is incredible. Shadow of Mordor is good, but Shadow of War is just infinitely superior in pretty much every way. If you love Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and all that, if you love Middle-earth, play that one. But yeah, man, look, I'm not going to keep you guys too long here, but it looks really good, okay? The graphics look good. It looks like a stable frame rate for the most part. I saw, 1 or 2 little dips. It's a work in progress build. You've got all these, 7 playable characters. Apparently, if you pre-order the deluxe edition, you get playable Harley and Joker, so that's freaking cool. And you get mayhem mode, and you get all these other crazy things. So to see that they're actually, giving us these things is cool, right? And the fact that we're getting so much of it at once shows us, okay, yeah, they are seemingly more confident in this release, which is good. I know it's not as big of a game as Skywalker Saga. Skywalker Saga has 9 movies, a bunch of different planets, and I know Arkham, Gotham City is going to be massive, but Skywalker Saga was kind of on a whole nother level in terms of content, right? What it can actually offer. But this looks like the Skywalker Saga version of Batman. I mean, you're getting a massive open world of Gotham. You're getting all these characters. And yeah, it's kind of weird there's only 7 and not, 300 like the last one. But at the same time, they're not really going for that, I guess. And that's where I kind of see people are kind of worried because they're like, I want a Lego Batman game. I don't want a Lego Arkham game. And I feel like from what we've seen, we're not really getting, this is not going to be Lego Batman 4, right? This is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. It is a Lego Arkham game. If they wanted to call it Lego Batman Arkham, I mean, no one would bat an eye, pun intended, right? No one would Batman an eye. No one would effing care because it's like, all right, well, you got the Arkham combat, you got the Gotham City, you got the grapple, you got all this Arkham stuff. Clearly, this is just Arkham Knight 2.0, but Lego version, right? I mean, and I don't got a problem with that, but I feel like some people will, because we're accustomed in Lego games to having these massive character rosters, right? Ever since, Lego Marvel, I guess, maybe Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Batman 2, we've kind of only gotten, or maybe even Lego Harry Potter, we've gotten these crazy rosters where, every Lego game Arthur Parsons gets on stage and it's like, yeah, okay, we've got the 18 quintillion characters in this one, and it's like, oh my god, wow, every Lego game is seemingly be getting more and more and more characters, so to go from 300 or whatever in Lego DC supervillains to freaking 7, it's a bit of a slap in the face, right? It's a bit of a bat punch, and I'm not complaining because they're able to, I guess, make these characters stand out more. Because, in Lego Marvel and Lego Batman, right, by the time you get to Absorbing Man and Mailman number 4, right, I mean, every character pretty much shoots freaking beams. When you think about it, it's like, all right, yeah, Quasar and I don't know who else, whatever. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan and John Stewart, right? They're both Green Lanterns. They both shoot the same green beam. It's like, all right, they're basically just skins anyway. So, I kind of get it. They really wanted to make every character different, but in this case, they're really, really focusing to make sure that Batman plays differently to Catwoman, and Catwoman plays differently to, Robin or Nightwing or Jim Gordon or whoever, right? Harley Quinn, Joker, what have you. So, I think it looks great. I'm a massive Batman fan. I'm a massive Lego fan. I'm a massive DC fan, but I am a massive, Lego gaming fan as well, right? I mean, I own them all for the most part. I played them all. I love them all. I don't think there's a single bad Lego game yet. I mean, even Lego Indiana Jones 2 isn't awful, right? I mean, it's not the best, but none of them are downright bad. So, I'm excited. I think TT Games, they know, how to make a good Lego game and a good Batman game, like I said earlier. So, putting those things together and really kind of understanding, okay, here's what made these Lego games good. Here's what people love about Arkham games, and here's what people love about Batman and Lego games. Let's kind of mush all these together, right, and build something that's really, really cohesive in scope and in scale, and I think from that, they're going to make a really darn good game, right? I mean, I love Batman. I mean, I wish they picked me to play Batman and not freaking Hobo number 4. Credit to whatever his name is, Sean Matheson or whatever. I'm sure he's going to be fine, but every time I hear him, I just don't, I don't know, man. I mean, I get it, you're a voice actor, you're better than me, but I mean, would you rather have, I'm Batman, or this? I am the Knight. I am Batman. No, stay here where it's safe. You'll be fine. I can do a far better Kevin Conroy than whatever Shane Shawn whatever's doing, you know what I mean? Same with the new Joker. Come on, you really don't want this version of Joker? I mean, come on, Bats. You must be crazy. It's just I'll do it for free. TT Games, if any of the developers are listening, I can do a killer Joker and a killer Batman. I just did it, right? If you want a demo reel, please look, comment in this video. I got it, Discord, whatever. During Christmas break, I have a week left in school, and then I'm off for 16 days or whatever. I have an MRI test or whatever, but that's not... that's not an all-day thing. So I have time on my hands. So I'll be able... I'm going to make a voice acting demo reel and get it out there. But, honestly, TT Games, if anyone, Rugged Eagle or Quick Brick or whoever is listening, if you're watching, let them know. I'll do it for free, please. I'm like the Swiss Army knife of... I can do 50 voices, right? And no one knows I exist. So I got to get this voice demo out. I got to get my voice out there. I got to get myself out there because I feel like if TT Games ever wanted just like I can do Batman and Joker. You know what I mean? I could probably do a good Robin too. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, I really feel like I need to get myself out there more. And I know I have a teaching job at Hogwarts, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I feel like they're sitting on a bat gold mine. I don't know. But yeah, just wanted to, I feel bad self-promoting myself from my voices, but every time I hear a bad voice in a game or a movie, I get cringy. I cringe. And I'm excited to see, what the game has in store, but every time I hear Batman, I'm like, ugh, that's not good. Again, that's not me saying I'm the best voice actor ever, but I am better than some of the voices I hear in certain media, let's just say that. So I think that's fair to say. But yeah, hey, if any devs are watching, consider my Batman and Joker voice. Consider, reaching out. If you want to hear a certain voice, I could do Batman, Marvel, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I mean, shoot, dude, I could do Gollum and Jack Sparrow. I mean, please, someone contact me. Anyway, enough of that. Just wanted to say that, I think that's probably my only negative of this game so far. It's just the voice acting isn't that great. But maybe it'll surprise me when I play it. I don't know. But so far, the graphics look good. The gameplay looks good. We have a release date, so that's fun, May 29th. And yeah, I'm excited. Tell me down below in the comments what you think about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And yeah, are you excited? Are you not excited? What's your favorite aspect of this game? Are you worried this is going to be like Lego Arkham 2.0? Or are you kind of excited that TT Games is kind of doing a Lego Arkham version, right? Because we haven't had an Arkham game, since 2015? I know Suicide Squad killed the Justice League is canon. Sorry, nerds, it is. I actually don't mind that game. It runs like a freight train on acid, but I mean, it's fun, right? Like, it doesn't really work, but it's fun. But yeah, so yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And hey, if you want me to do a voice acting demo reel for a certain character, if anyone's watching, hit me up. Anyway, we'll talk about it down below in the comments. I'm excited to cover more about this awesome game. And I'm going to have a link for all the, clips I use and all that down in the description as well. Again, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next Bat video.